All right, another good ball game. Clevenger did a really good job. Was in crisis probably 5 out of 7 times. Pitched out of four. Made pitches when he really had to make some pitches. Kept them. I think they were like 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. He did a good job. Um, he had some walks early, but he pitched himself out of it. Battled all game long. Lopi came in, bases loaded, and did an excellent job pounding the strike zone with plus stuff. Gave up that walk, which was a good at bat, and then got that strikeout to finish the inning. Great job by Lopi. Kelly came in, um, another good inning by Kelly, and Graveman, did a good job to close it out. On the offensive side, we hit some homers. I think this is like the ninth straight home game with the home run. Berger, I think 16 of 22 hits are extra base hits. So he's doing his thing, slugging. 3 straight games with the home run. Sheets got a pretty good swing on a pitch and was able to get himself one as well. But the thing that I want to highlight today was we had a really good defensive game. Robert did a really nice job in center field, and that ball Brennan hit early on. Benny caught that line drive by Rosario that could have put us with first and second. Nobody out in the first inning. We had a couple double plays that were really crucial. Moncada had that fly ball down the line that was a really good play. Showed really unbelievable range there. Overall, we put it together today on all facets of the game. We did have 6 walks, but we made pitches when we had to make pitches to get out of it.
You mentioned on Sunday when Jake came back that he lengthens the lineup to have a lineup where the other team can supposedly get through the middle of it, and then they're staring at Jake Berger there toward the bottom. What kind of luxury is that?
It's not only a luxury that to have some power in the bottom, but to have some guys that get on in front of him. Grandal's doing a really good job getting on base. He's running a high on base percentage there, and he gets on base in front of him. And when you have a guy that's got 16 out of 22 hits or extra base hits, and he's got some people you're looking at crooked numbers. So he lengthens our lineup out, and he's doing a really good job of swinging at pitches in the strike zone. I know he had that streak where he swung on a ton of pitches in a row, but if you look at it, they're pitches that he can do something with. They might not be all strikes, but they're pitches that he can do something with. He's got some some range in the strike zone with some of that power. So he's a real big asset to this lineup.
You consider him becoming a pretty solid hitter overall. I mean, obviously his power is what's his calling card, but he seems that, like you said, have a good approach and can hit the ball overall.
I think he's got the makings of being an all-around hitter. And the one thing that nobody ever talks about was he can run a little bit. So he'll be able to get obviously the extra base hit, but he'll be able to beat out a base hit also when he hits the ball in the infield or something like that. So his bat to ball skills are really good. He's got pop, obviously. He can run, so he's becoming a really good major league hitter.
How is
Yaz is going to be day to day. I mean, his legs are a little sore. We need his bat. We choose to put him in. We know that he's not going to be able to give us much of running, and we know that at any point during the game that we might have to replace him with Sevi. So but we choose to do that. We choose to have his bat in the lineup, and if we have to replace him, we replace him.
Is that stemming from what happened in Kansas City?
That is correct.
I know we've seen him make the play a lot over the years now, but how hard is that play that Yohan made running over his shoulder as a third baseman?
That's a really good play, man. I don't see many third basemen make that play. There's only a few. There's a handful of third basemen that can make that play. Now that I've seen him obviously from the other dugout, but now that I see him here, with us, and I get to see his work, and I get to see what he brings to the table, not only offensively but defensively. He's pretty special. And today he showed you on the bases as well that he can steal base if he wants to. So That's another facet of the game that we showed today. I think we had 3 stolen bases, which that's something that we have to continue to get healthy and start doing, because we have the capabilities of doing that as well on the offensive side.
One more on Yaz. Is his catching affected in any way by that?
Only on certain plays, like yesterday on that swinging bunt in front of in between him and the pitcher. That kind of bit a little bit, but only on certain plays. Today he felt it also, swinging. He slipped and felt it swinging. So, but it's day to day. He won't. I don't think he'll catch tomorrow. So we'll give him a break tomorrow, and then, we'll see how he feels on, the following day.
So not many starters average 6 innings nowadays, but to get 7 and 6, especially when you're mapping out how to close out a series tomorrow, how important has that been for you guys?
I think it's really important for us. Our bullpen got taxed early on in the season, and now, our guys are starting to go deeper in games, and I'm trying to find innings to keep these guys sharp, which is a good thing, right? We also extended our bullpen a little bit with Crochet, so we have a good rotation of guys that we feel comfortable in leverage, and we'll continue to do that. We got a good bullpen, so I want our starters to go deep in games. We need our starters to go deep in games. I don't want our relievers leading the league in appearances. Good?
Thank you.
Yep.
Good work.
You're right.